But I'm here with Frank McGuire, the co-founder of FedEx.
I'm Gary Wilson. How are you?
I don't even know what to say to a person like you. All I can say is, when I heard you speak, I felt electricity. I haven't heard anybody like you since
way out in the farm country. I was a kid running around barefoot and cut off.
I would like.
Thank you for the compliment.
Well, you know, there's very few people out there that really move me this more. And the second I heard your voice, I said, "Oh my God, this is Trump." And I just, as someone who's a legend, but just like you, if you could just give a few words of advice to the folks who may be venturing into something new, which a lot of folks are right now because they've been laid off from their jobs and they're afraid about venturing out and starting something that's unknown to them. Well, you did that. You went from Kentucky Fried Chicken, chicken in a cardboard box, to a concept about delivering packages from one central location, deliver them all over the place overnight, which you thought was crazy. But you did it anyway.
I love that story.
So what could you say to the folks who might be a little bit afraid about venturing out into the unknown?
Well, first we identified the need. And the Colonel noticed what was going on in the early 60s and late 50s. And he realized that there were many single moms coming home from a long day at the office and had to feed the kids. He took absolute that as an opportunity. And that's why he was on every corner you can imagine when he started. And I mean, he was quite a man, quite a thinker. You have to take a look at the environment that you're in. And years later, in 1970, we found out that there were a lot of people who were not being able to mail their documents and things because the Postal Service, thank you guys, was so slow. So what we did, Fred Smith, you know, he couldn't find a job. I couldn't find a job. I got fired from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Everybody around him was unemployed. But we had this concept, this hub and spoke concept. And I remember the first time I saw him, I said to him, Fred, let me get this right. You want to take tiny packages, 50 pounds, and bring them to Memphis? He says, yeah, that's right. I said, then you want to shuffle them up and launch them out the next morning before dawn. He says, that's it. I said, Fred, nothing personal. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And you know what he did? He looked at me and he says, any dumber than selling chicken in a cardboard box? Okay? Now you talk about attitude, there's your attitude. If you have an idea and you know it'll work, you believe in it, from here, go for it. Go for it. There's no such thing as a right decision or a wrong decision. Decisions are made to be balanced. And don't be afraid, because once you start and you find you're in the wrong direction, you start all over again. It took us 32 months to raise the money for Federal Express. 32 months. We lost $1 million a month for 32 months. The venture capital guys were tearing their hair out. I learned something, by the way, I might want to tell you. Please, if you do any business with venture capitalists, remember the law. When you borrow bucks,
this may sound like a patronizing,
borrow big bucks. Because then when things go wrong,
ladies and gentlemen, the movie
got
premiere will start in 15
I can't say it any better than that.